Welcome in, guys. As you're here with us tonight, shout out to all my new subscriber. As always, trying to bring you great content. As always, don't take all the picks. Take the ones that you like. Fade the ones that you're more hesitant about, right? But regardless, right? We haven't gone under 50 or 60% for the picks that we have given. Hopefully that trend continue. So far this week, only picks on Monday. We skipped Tuesday because we went to go see the basketball game, of course. Yesterday, really not a bad day. Today, we're trying to do better, of course. We're trying to absolutely have a sweep. You like have a broom in your kitchen. Yeah, we're trying to make sure all the dust on the floor is swept up, right? But tonight, to get into these picks, one of the games that is starting at, I believe, 7:07, which will be we got 3 picks in the NHL, right? So we got the Kraken game, we got the St. Louis Blues, and we got the Pittsburgh. But also we got one pick from the NBA, which is going to be the Miami Heat versus the Brooklyn Nets. Now, in that one is one particular guy I'm focusing on. Not saying that Brooklyn is one of the teams that is absolutely, so far, is one of the better teams in the NBA, I should say, that covers, right? So if they give them a spread of 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever the case may be, they typically, if they don't win the game, they normally cover the point spread, right? Now, tonight they're going up against Miami Heat, which Adebayo, he had been doing really well for the season. The story with Jimmy Butler, unto this point, we're really not sure basically what the hell is going on with him, right? They are, on paper, at least on paper, they are the better team versus the Brooklyn Nets. But with Jimmy Butler in particular for the Miami Heat, I'm looking at him for his under 5.5 assists. Now, so far in 11 games, he missed 2 of those games. So in 9 games played, right? So in 9 games played for Jimmy Butler, he has only hit the over in 1 game, and that was against the Lakers, right? So basically, in 9 games, he had only went over 1 time for his 5.5 assists. Now, he might come close, where we see him get up to upwards of 5, but not necessarily going over the threshold. So that's going to be my first pick tonight. It's going to be Jimmy Butler under 5.5 assists. Now, I did see at first it was a minus 140, but now the line hasn't moved to a minus 130, which kind of have me hesitant, but I still do like that play based on all the unders that they have hit so far in the games played, right? We got a Kraken in the NHL. We got a Kraken versus the Islanders. Now, both these teams, they played yesterday, yes, of course. Difference is the Kraken game finished a little bit earlier versus the Islanders. I believe that the Islanders actually had a tougher matchup. At one point, trying to hold on to their life basically in that matchup. And that game actually went into overtime, in which I believe that took a lot out of the Islanders. And then, even though both teams are going to Seattle tonight in a matchup, I would favor the home team in this matchup, right? And for the price, I believe it's more than fair because it's actually a minus 115. And me personally, I typically don't take minus 115 or minus 110. But tonight in this, I typically don't take a minus 115, minus 120. But tonight in this particular spot, I'm going to try my luck on that one. So I'm going to take the Seattle Kraken money line versus the Islanders, right? And my third pick is going to be the St. Louis Blues is actually taking on the San Jose Sharks in that particular game. Now, head-to-head matchup, right? Head-to-head matchup. So basically, in the last 8 match that these guys have faced each other, St. Louis Blues have won all 8 matches. And 7 out of those 8 matches have actually resulted in the St. Louis Blues actually winning on the puck line, meaning they actually won those games by more than 2 goals, right? So in 7 out of the last 8, the St. Louis Blues have won the game more than 2 goals. So in this particular matchup, yes, I'm going with the St. Louis Blues just based on the trend, right? Based on the trend, they're 8-0 head-to-head versus these guys. But a lot of times we see that the San Jose Sharks, they have a hard time scoring. So what I'm going to do in that particular matchup, I'm going to take the San Jose Sharks team total under 3.5 with the St. Louis Blues money line on that particular play, right? And my last play we have the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the New Jersey Devils. And in this matchup, right, one of the more important pieces for the New Jersey Devils is Jack Hughes, right? So basically, he's their superstar. He's their number one player on the team, if you should say so. Yes, he had been out for a few games, and they continue to miss Jack Hughes, which is a big development for them in terms of guys that they actually would want on the floor, right? So with this, it gives them a big discrepancies. So in this particular matchup, I'm going to actually take the Pittsburgh Penguins at home to beat the New Jersey Devils. And I believe the New Jersey Devils have screwed us on one of our tickets in the past. So in a sense, kind of a revenge spot. Look forward to it. So just to revise the picks, we only got 4 of them going tonight. Trying to see how we can do. Hopefully, it's more games on tomorrow. So definitely we'll try to cash. And if necessary, I will be here over the weekend, try to ensure that we do cash a parlay for sure, right? Maybe even a parlay that I have to create for you guys so we can cash that one together. But if you have been here on the channel so far this week and even last week, been very profitable. So number 1 pick, we're going with Jimmy Butler under 5.5 assists. He only went over in 1 matchup so far this season out of 9 games. Second game, we taking the Kraken money line versus the Islanders in that particular matchup. Third pick, we taking the St. Louis Blues money line. Also, the Sharks team total under 3.5. And the fourth pick, we taking the Pittsburgh Penguins money line versus the New Jersey Devils. As always, if you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Right? If you know anybody do have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or will be somebody there to help you out, right? Night or day. Over here, we might have some problems. Some of them might maybe close to gambling, but we definitely don't have any gambling problems. As I said, good luck to you, better luck to me. Look forward to seeing you guys. And remember, take the picks that you like, leave the ones that you're unsure about, okay? Have a good night.